So my name is Leo Hashimoto and I'm from Japan, and I'm going to be grade 10 in the fall. Like in Japan, as you know, it's kind of busy, traffics everywhere, people everywhere, especially in Tokyo. But here, it's really calmy. Like my neighborhood is really calmy and quiet, and I love here. I'm really excited to have to go back to school because it's been like half a year since we were kind of away from school. But yeah, there are kind of many rumors about schools, but I'm interested in how it's gonna look like, or how we can have chat with my friends and embrace our times. I've been studying English or stuff by myself, so I just wanna have teacher with me studying. Yeah, so yeah, it will be really helpful if I can study with my teachers and yeah, just having conversation with my friends. So Japanese schooling year is kind of different from here. It starts in April and then it ends in March. So that's why it's kind of eccentric that international students stay over the summer. But like as I said, we enter school in April and we have about 7 months to prepare for study abroad. So in my school, April until January, we prepare for the study abroad. We study English hard, and then in January we come here and have about a year study abroad through. Right now it's like over summer, and in December we'll go back. Yeah, things are kind of limited, but I still can discover new things. For example, in the quarantine, I went for walk with my host family, like once a day, or things 24/7 we went for a walk. I saw the advertisement on this when I was walking along the Hilchi, and I just saw advertisement. They're recruiting volunteers. Habitat is for construction site, and which is construction. So they need volunteers in order to provide house cheaper to house owners. So yeah, they need volunteers in order to be successful at their business. So opportunity for volunteering at Habitat, and people there are really nice. I had a instructor and he told me everything, and I actually 2 weeks ago or 1 month ago I made a staircase. So yeah, it's really exciting that if I was in Japan, I'd never get these opportunities to make staircase or make a wall using saw and glue gun, nail gun, and everything. It's really exciting.
My name's Tony Kurtz, my wife Marianne, and we've been doing this for about 5 years now. We find it quite rewarding, to be honest with you. Yeah.
And to learn about their culture.
So
learning about what it's like back home for them, and what it's like being in their own family at home, and just learning what we can about their culture and just their everyday lifestyle. When you're taking care of someone else's child, you want to make sure that you're doing everything you possibly can.
We just kind of grouped as a unit, kept our bubble small, and as Leo said, we did have to get out of these four walls from time to time, and we went on various walks together and did some very long walks and just talked about life, that sort of stuff. So there was lots of communication, and we tried to get into his head about what was going on in his head and how it was affecting him. I felt very comfortable. We had Leo and we had another the Taiwanese student with us, and we just all did our part staying together. Those two, they played basketball together and that sort of thing, but we kept the bubble small.
Anytime we had questions, especially during COVID, like, what is our kind of protocol, because we wanted to make sure we're following, the guidelines within the program too. So it was nice that we could, send an email, text message, or a phone call if we had to, just to make sure that, we're doing the things we need to be doing, and letting, letting the coordinators know that this is, we've got a small bubble, and in place so that they've got that reassurance that we're following the necessary protocol as well. So it's nice that we have had that support.
There's lots of protocols that everyone's going to have to follow. Kids, I understand, are supposed to have masks in the hallways, this sort of thing, and yeah, I'm comfortable with it. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you know, just taking a step back, we were told about our next student who we could host possibly this September if everything falls into place. And we've already had a Skype conversation with that family for about an hour, and we feel very comfortable with his parents and what they're doing over there to protect themselves at this stage. And I think they were very comfortable to see what we were doing on this side of the fence too. So they're all ready to let him fly the coop, and we're looking forward to accepting him once he gets here. And he'll do his 14-day quarantine as per the government's health regulations. And after that, I think we'll just all keep our bubbles small, and they do their thing at school, how they're supposed to do it, and we'll do our thing. I think the program is an awesome program. You know, and if there's any people out there with the space, and as long as they're very open, and you don't know what you're going to get when, you know, it's like the box of chocolate program. You don't know what you're going to get until it comes. But we've had lots of fun. You know, I would say there's been not really too many bad situations happen over the course. There's been some trying ones and stuff like that, but we got the support from the Homestay people. Or from the international program people, Rhonda and Mercedes, just super to deal with. If people have the space, you know, we would say try it. It's lots of fun.